Well, hello.
Oh, hey. Your hair looks nice. Are you doing it?
Oh, it's a work in progress, Linda, just like everything in life, you know?
Okay. Well, thank you for joining. I think this is a great opportunity for us to kind of talk about some things that I really like. I've seen you do some great work here. I also think there are a few things that I would love to see you work on in the coming year. So this is, I think, just a good time for us to level set expectations about your performance, about how things are going.
Thank you so much for saying that I'm doing such a good job. I agree.
Okay. Um, so I don't know. I'm gonna start. I have some questions. I'm gonna ask you the questions, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my thoughts. Uh,
It's
so
almost like it's a trivia game, but like about me. I love
yeah,
it.
I guess you could think of it that way. That's an interesting way to put it. What do you? So in terms of like your coworkers, me, Chance, anyone that you work with, what do you think that your interpersonal style is? How do you kind of work with people effectively?
Hmm. Right. Well, Linda, actually, um, it's funny that you should mention this. I would actually love to hear what you think, because I already know what I think. So there's not much point in me you know.
Okay. I mean, I'm curious you seem very confident in whatever it is you think. But anyway, I will go ahead and say what I think. Um, so I think, again, that you are a great person to be in the office. I think there are times when you may be, I've felt it. I think some of your coworkers have felt that you're maybe not necessarily focused on TFC. I think you're very hardworking. You have an entrepreneurial spirit, but you get very involved in other, jobs. I remember going to your meeting for those fans.
Yes, that was so much fun. I just love Charlene, who knew that we had a real fan artisan in our
Who
space.
knew? Who knew?
No
Anyway,
one. That's why
um,
it's so important to have community outreach.
yeah, I agree. And speaking of that community outreach, that's another thing. So, interpersonally speaking, you reach out to the community. Um, I don't know. I feel like Instagram posts about the products you're selling aren't quite the outreach that I had in mind, at least. But I think that's kind of what you log on your weekly status reports, is
Well, I
like
think,
your social media stats.
Linda, I think that Emma would beg to differ because, you had no idea that we had a fan artisan, and I bet a lot of our moviegoers didn't know that either.
I would guess you're right. But however, I would also pose a question of how did that help them want to go to movies, come buy some popcorn from us in our drive-through popcorn initiative? Like, what was that doing for TFC?
Oh, well, that's so easy because every time they pick up that fan, they're going to think, I love this fan so much. And then they're going to think, thank goodness Thurston Family Cinemas told me about it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Okay.
my dad always says, there's like this pothole in our neighborhood and it just cannot be filled. Like the township has tried to fill it I don't know, 6 or 7 times, and every time they try to fill it, my dad always says, they're trying to fill it the wrong way. But then one time they did fill it the way that he said was right, but it still came back as a pothole.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure I understand the. Anyway, the thing is, so let's move down to more like problem solving stuff. What I've heard from some of your colleagues is that in terms of problem solving, I think problem solving is like a team effort, and I think your tendency is to not participate at all. I think your strategy is to see a problem, see your teammates working on it, and then go the opposite direction and not help solve the problem. What do you think about that
Hmm.
feedback?
Hmm. I tell you what I am thinking about right now, and it's not that. It is, do I want to eat a quesadilla later today? But yeah, I think that everyone would agree, and I know Emma would agree as well, that I'm a great problem solver. You know, I almost went into private investigation.
I agree. I think you are a great problem solver. I just don't think you apply your skill. Like sometimes we have projects, we have meetings, and you ask to go to the bathroom 5 minutes in and then come back after the meeting is over.
Well, Linda, I think that you will find, and I don't mean to, I know this is like not your review, but I just want to pass on a little feedback. But actually, federal law states that I am entitled to a bathroom break, and you cannot stop me from visiting the restroom. So,
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying that like from a friendly place, like in my heart, like I don't want you to get in trouble with the federal government.
Yeah, I agree, and I would not stand in the way of you going to the bathroom, but I think it's a habit, and it usually lasts 45 minutes to
Well,
an
I
hour.
hope it's a habit. I mean, I'm not a baby. Like I
The
know how to
other,
go to
yeah,
the bathroom.
I'm kind of while we're on the topic of other, there was an incident a few weeks ago where we had a rash of lunch thefts. So people were taking food from the fridge, other people's food, and we installed a security camera in the kitchen. And it turns out, it seems like it was you stealing everyone's food.
Was their food labeled?
Yeah, I think in several cases it was, yes.
Hmm. That doesn't actually ring any bells, but I can definitely make a notice for the notice board so that everyone can be on the lookout.
Okay. But we have a video though of
Oh my
you.
gosh, Linda, if we can't trust each other, who can we even trust? That's so sad.
It made me sad too. You ate a piece of birthday cake that my son made for me, and that made me sad.
Your son.
And my
I
birthday, Linda,
always
you forgot my
forget that you
birthday.
have a child. What's that like?
I am happy to talk to you about it, but just not now because I feel like we're trying to do something productive here and just like to
You
further
don't
your
think
career.
parenting is productive? I personally think that being a parent is like the most vital job that you can have.
Yeah, this is actually another piece of feedback that I've gotten. You sometimes will tell other people how to do their jobs who have vastly more experience and knowledge, and it comes across as patronizing often.
Patronizing. I mean, I do consider myself a patron of sorts. Like, I just want everyone to do their best and be their best. And, you know, I just feel like if you can't accept a friendly critique that comes from the heart, like, this may not be the business for you, Linda.
Okay, well, you're kind of pushing back a lot on a lot of this feedback, and this is really meant to be sort of a productive thing. But if I have to get down to kind of the brass tacks of it, um, Emma, we're not seeing great results from you right now, and what we need to put you on a path to do better, or else, I'm not sure we're going to be able to have the budget for your role next year if you're not performing.
I'm not so sure about that, Linda.
Oh,
I
no, no,
think
no,
you should check
we're
those numbers
definitely.
again because I know Hank and Chase are both like very happy with me.
I don't.
And they love Hugh, and I brought Hugh in.
They don't. They don't. I don't think know the day-to-day stuff as well as most other people. So I don't think that's going to matter when it comes down to it. If we need to make budget cuts and you're not performing, we're going to have to cut your position.
Well, that seems like a personal problem because I do feel like I am performing and I feel like I'm performing at a very high standard. And while this feedback has been very enlightening to hear, it's actually okay because I did complete a 365-degree self-review yesterday.
Uh-huh. That's great, but they're 360 and they're meant to be done by somebody else. So We're
Well,
not
I
quite
think we should always be striving for more.
great. We're only halfway done, so you know we've still got some stuff to talk through.
Oh, okay. Oh, was that a text message? Linda, do you need to get that?
No, I need to finish your review. Are we all okay?
Oh, I mean, I'm fine. As you can see, I'm a great multitasker.
I'm not sure why you're doing your hair during your 365 review. This is one of the things that's really keeping you from, this is going to keep you from keeping your job, if I'm being honest.
I believe that if you look at the 360-degree questions, you can see that ability to multitask is considered an asset.
Yeah, it is, but you shouldn't be doing things that aren't work related at work. You do them all the time, and it's getting to the point where I can't make excuses for you anymore. Like I can't with the leggings and the crystals and the plants and the
That actually reminds me. While I've got you here, I have this like great new product. This is actually
can't do this right now.
It is an uplifting roller ball of essential oils, and I feel like it would be really great for you. Rose and peppermint. And basically all you're gonna do is put it on the pressure points.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I feel happier already. You know, Linda, you just strike me as someone that has very little joy in your life. And I want to be helpful for that. I really want to help you. I feel like women need to lift each other up. Women support women.
Yeah, I mean, you're really not efficient at all. Your work cycle.
Linda, I can't help but laugh at that because look at this. I have literally gotten completely ready in just the amount of time it's taken to have this conversation with you. So with that, I actually am going to put on these earrings real fast to complete the look. And I think that this has been really productive. I just love spending time with you, and I'll make sure to upload my own self-review to the website, and I hope you have a blessed day.
Okay, we still have, okay.
Come see us at Thurston Family Cinema. Family Fun Pit discontinued in 2013.